Welcome back.
Real Talk, Part 2, Volume 11. Go.
How you guys doing? Welcome back. This is a sports edition. Real Talking Sports with Pat and Tae. I'm Pat.
Real
That's
talk.
Tae.
Real
Again,
talk.
you can follow us on the Twitter.
Real
That's
talk.
RT Sports. You can hit us up. What's on the Lip Sync, the podcast?
Real Talking Sports.lipsyn.com. You know what it is. All the shows right there on the YouTube. Get familiar. Subscribe. Follow. Listen.
We back, folks.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah. And you know, while you at it, go ahead and watch all the videos. We have all our videos.
Check it out, man. Just check us out.
We started
man.
back in October 2014.
We
just getting better.
We working.
And better.
The train is moving.
Better.
All we do is shine it up real nice and keep on chugging. You feel me?
And better. It keeps on getting better and better and better.
Let's get to it, man.
Speaking of, I feel like I'm back in 2013. We have Tim Teeeebow. What's
Guess
Chip Kelly?
Was that?
What's Chip Kelly doing out there in Philly?
Ooh.
Well, apparently Tim Teeeebow worked out with the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know why.
Tim Teeeebow.
It's not like they haven't had enough bad acquisitions this offseason.
What their quarterback situation?
I don't know.
Tim Teeeebow, Mark Sanchez, Sam Bradford.
Yikes.
Man,
Two Heismans.
Sound like a lot of L's coming to me.
That's it. Nah, but they're not gonna sign him. They said they're not gonna sign him. They just went ahead and
they just wanted to see him work out.
See him work out.
He didn't work out, obviously.
20 years ago.
20 years ago today, the great MJ returns against the Pacers.
He went 7 for 28 with 19 points.
In the 45 jersey.
But 3 nights later, he went to Madison Square Garden.
And dropped the infamous nickel.
And the 45. It was on that Tuesday, I remember.
Dropped the infamous nickel at the Garden.
So, 20 years Jordan came back.
And slapped the floor after he hit them buckets.
He definitely did. He did that. He came back.
Michael Air Jeffrey Jordan.
Yeah.
20 years ago, he returns for the second three-peat.
And as you say, Michael Jordan was always consistent. Unfortunately, my Arsenal Gunners are always consistent as well.
Arsenal.
It was
a tough one, though. They fought,
at
least.
They fought.
At least they fought.
We did fight.
Can't be mad at them for fighting.
They fought.
But, they took a tough one. A tough L.
It's the 5th time we have it. We always reached a round of 16, but we never reached a round of 8. And this is going to be the 5th straight year that they haven't made it. No English team made it. Chelsea got eliminated by PSG. Man City lost today against Barcelona. So we have the Champions League is where the best teams in Europe get together from different leagues: Spain, Italy, England, Portugal, Holland, so on and so forth.
And they
have a Champions League. Whole lot of football. The 8 teams remaining are Monaco, which is in France, is a French club. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Juventus, Juve, we call them Juve, they're in Italy. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, but both are in Madrid in Spain. FC Porto, which is in Portugal. And then Bayern Munich, which is in Germany. So those are the teams left. The drawing comes out on Friday, so we'll see who will be paired up. Speaking of knocked out, what about your boy Bernard Pierce?
Well, that's when Ossie Newsom woke up this morning and saw that Bernard Pierce he probably didn't see it. He probably had a phone call or
definitely had a phone call
or something. That Bernard Pierce decides he wants to get a DUI, so he got cut today, ladies and gentlemen.
But he told a police officer once he got arrested, he said, "Yeah, I'm getting cut in the morning."
I mean, he knew. Shouldn't have been DUI.
Should have got the
Uber, a cab, anything. Call one of your ladies. Call your homeboys. I mean, I'm sure he went by himself. He could have been by himself. So, I don't know. But Bernard Pierce, cut. Talk about these, man. Some moves. A lot of moving and shaking here in the last few days in the NFL. And we did tell y'all that DeMarco was going to Philly. And he did sign with Philly.
The next day.
They
gave him $21 million guaranteed.
DeMarco is now an Eagle. Percy
to the bit.
Back with Rex Ryan.
Yeah, Percy to the Bills.
Back with Rex Ryan. He joined the Buffalo Bills. He did that today, right?
Yeah, he signed officially.
Yeah.
They're also trying to get Charles Clay.
He got a 1-year deal, right?
Yeah, 1 year deal. Folks, be careful of these Buffalo Bills next year.
Rex Ryan is building a squad.
LaShawn McCoy, Sammy Watkins, speed. Percy Harvin, speed. And they got the defense. They signed Jerry Hughes back. They still got Mario Williams.
They gonna be tough.
Williams. They gave up Kiko Alonso. But.
Yeah, but that defensive line is legit. So yeah, watch out for those Bills, man. Watch out for those Bills. What about Reggie Bush?
Reggie Bush to your Niners. How you feel about that?
Not bad, but. Something that I'm actually positive about, though, is Reggie Bush doesn't seem to get hurt on grass fields.
Oh, okay.
So
you're right about that.
Yeah. So, he's back on the grass, so we'll see. That was the last time that was his most productive year.
In Miami.
In Miami on the grass. So.
But I like that point you brought up.
So we'll see what happens with Reggie Bush now.
Vince Wilfork.
In the Bay. Big
and
Vince.
Cecil Shorts in Texas.
Cecil.
I like that move for the Texans.
Both of those are awesome moves. Not only do they see now, the crazy part is this actually might free up J.J. Watt.
It may free up J.J. Watt.
Who is going to want to deal with J.J. Watt one-on-one?
Exactly.
Because you can't double team him and leave Big Vince in the middle because Big Vince taking up like 2 spots. And then if Jadavian ever get back, you got
bitten by the dog.
Bitten by dogs, man. So if he ever gets back, those 3 on the line, it's not bad.
Yeah, they're looking pretty stout.
I'm sure DJ Swearinger next time he probably put his dog up. Though.
Yeah, put your dog up.
Put your dog up, man.
That's high merchandise.
You can't have your dog biting on the number 1 pick.
The number 1 pick. You can't have that.
That man got millions and millions of dollars, man. You can't be having your dog biting on the number 1 pick. That's not a good look.
It's not a good look. You know what also not a good look? Trent Richardson to the Oakland Raiders.
And his 3.2 yards per carry.
What?
That is
putrid.
Class.
Can't coach him.
Straight up.
Can't play with him.
Man.
Can't.
How many times he be on the pine come the fall?
I don't know. We're gonna start calling Trent the running back formerly of Alabama.
Well, I tell you what, Latavius Murray probably should be feeling still secure right now because I don't see any reason why he should have to be worrying about his job. I think he's safe, to say the least.
And then we had Chris Borland retire. The 24-year-old Chris Borland retired from the NFL.
Our defense is going through it right now, man. We're
going through 1 year.
We're going through it, man. We brought in Donnell. He coming off the ACL, and Navarro got to get back together. And we let go a lot of people. We still got Aaron Lynch. Luckily, man, it's been a lot of pieces. We lost our secondary.
Lost your coach.
There's been a lot going on, man, in San Fran.
But we'll see, man. But that Borland shocked us.
A friend of mine picked us to be last in the division.
Yeah, I mean
what you think about that?
I don't see our being last. And guys, Kaepernick's not getting traded.
Oh yeah, that was fraud. I don't even know why that even came out because that had no leeway whatsoever. But yeah, man.
And then
NFL, wow. Man.
And then speaking of, they have a 23 rule proposed changes by the NFL.
Yeah, man, 23 rules on the table, man, right now. In the NFL, a lot of crazy rules they looking over. Let's talk about this 9-point rule. So
explain this to me. You explained it to me earlier.
One of the teams, I believe it was the Colts. They came up with the 9-point rule where you score a touchdown, you successfully do an extra point, if you successfully complete an extra point, you also get another 50-yard field goal.
Too much. I'm confused.
So that's the total of 9 points. So you get 6 for the touchdown, 2 for the 2-pointer, and then 1 for the 50-yard. A total of 9 points.
I'm confused.
In one possession. Now, I don't really understand that. That doesn't really make any sense. Why would you come out on a 2-point conversion and then kick a field goal and try to get 9 points? Because if you don't get the 2-point conversion, then you don't get the field goal. So,
say it again.
I mean, that don't even make any sense. So I don't know about that one. Also, not being discussed is how they gonna be handling the balls.
That was a little Patriots reference.
I mean, you know, the New England Patriots, you know, they're still trying to figure out how to handle the ball. But yeah, that's nothing being discussed about the handling of the balls at this meet. Dual possession in overtime.
I like that.
That is good stuff. Because I don't know if it's necessarily fair that if the first team score a touchdown, the game is over. I don't think that should necessarily be the case. Especially if the other team fought that hard to get to overtime. Right?
And they don't even touch the ball.
You can't reward them.
It makes sense.
You know, so yeah, I mean, if they go 3 and out, or they don't have the ability to score or match the score from the previous possession, then they lose. But at least let them touch the ball and give them the opportunity. They got 4 downs to make it happen. What about the reviewing of the flags?
I like that.
By the refs.
Some flags are dodgy.
I mean, but it's at least they're going the extra mile.
Yeah.
Some of those pass interference calls be crazy. Some of those late hit penalties be crazy.
Make it fair.
Yeah. I mean, just make it fair. Man, just go take another look at it. You know what I'm saying? They take a look at the late hit penalty. So why not take a look at everything? Because I mean, it's been a lot of instances where they didn't replay it, and teams have won games or lost games because of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's not necessarily good. Yeah,
and speaking of, let's get into a little bit of the NBA action.
Yeah, man.
Big game currently going on. It's actually going on right now.
Big one tonight.
We got the Warriors and the Hawks.
Hawks.
We got Klay Thompson. He's out.
Klay out 7 to 10 days, man, with the ankle sprain. There's a whole lot of people still out. KD still out. He's supposed to be coming back in the next.
That's Westbrook. That's Westbrook too.
The MVP.
Westbrook just killing MVP.
Once again.
The MVP.
Once again goes smooth tonight.
He had 36, 10, 5, and 5. And that was a slight night.
I guess since we're talking about going smooth, let's go to Detroit and talk about my man OG Bobby Jackson.
Yeah, Reggie Jackson.
Reggie
Jackson.
Bobby Johnson, Reggie Jackson, OG. Let's talk about Reggie.
Yeah, he had a 2020.
My man, Reggie.
And they had a triple-double tonight.
Killing. 2020 last night, triple-double tonight.
Even though he went 4 for 17.
He stunk up the joint, but hey, he had a triple-double, so that means he was doing a whole lot. So I guess that old move from OKC is working out for him.
Great move.
That was working out for him. He went to Detroit and became the man. What about Flash? D-Wade.
D-Wade is 2006 D-Wade?
D-Wade looking like Flash.
So what they did to Miami. So what they did to...
gave LeBron 33 the other night. Not bad. He gave the king all he could deal with. LeBron was looking like he was playing soft out there, though.
Because he got his new hairline.
That's his...
Y'all see LeBron new hairline? See, my hairline gone. I don't got no hairline.
Flag on the flag.
Y'all see LeBron hairline? His hairline is sharp. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with the baldy. Everybody's getting a cruddy. Everybody's growing a beard. Let's be honest. I've been beard game since 2010. But LeBron got his new hairline. And he hasn't been playing ever since. The same way. So, Bron, what's going on, Bron? Let us know what you're doing, Bron. Is it Miracle-Gro?
What's going on, Bron?
I mean...
You got that stuff. They got that stuff that they can spray on it and make it look like a hairline.
There's Beijing.
Yeah,
I used to have the Beijing.
No,
Beijing, yeah. I used to have the Beijing.
You didn't have the Beijing?
Yeah, when it rained.
No,
you got to duck and dodge.
No. No.
Beijing was a good look. I used to be in the club. This was like 2010. I used to be in the clubs, and my hairline used to be glimmering in the light.
No.
Thought I was Dominican with a hairline like that.
That is terrible.
Yeah, man.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but like I said, the playoff race is heating up.
It is, man. It's a 3-team race in the East.
3-team race.
It's a 3-team race in the West still, and this is the same team, man. Them Celtics, they trying to get in. The Celtics have won 5 in a row.
Yeah, in that East.
They're trying to get in.
The Knicks beat the Spurs last night.
The Knicks did beat the Spurs last night. How about that? The Wizards, they're starting to win again too. So the NBA is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. That playoff push is here, and the playoffs is right around the corner. So, man, I can't wait. I can't wait, man. So that's we're gonna talk about college basketball, but before we get to the tournament, a couple things we gotta mention, because I mean we just gotta mention it. First, let's start at Georgia State. Mr. Ron
Hunter.
So Ron, look, man. I understand. I get it. You know,
excited.
Your team wins the conference tournament. Turn up.
And only scored 38 points.
You know, it was like
38 to 36.
Yeah, I don't know what was going with the score.
Kevin Ware had almost
half. But turn up. You know, you win the game, but come on, man. You gotta know your limitations. Can't be out there, man, all willy-nilly, because, you know, you come up lame, and now you got the torn ACL. So you on the stage, you don't know if you're crying, but you won't know if you're crying because you're hurt or you're crying because you won. You're just crying.
It was a bad move.
You're crying because of both. That's crazy. And like you were saying, man, old Kevin Ware, actually Kevin Ware is the leader of his team.
Yeah.
You know, we back in the tournament.
Guys, you remember Kevin Ware broke his leg for Louisville. Messing around with those Adidas.
That was tough, man. He was in Adidas, too. He was in Adidas. So just do it.
Exactly. Yeah, but
what about Hampton, man?
Edwin Joyner.
Edwin Joyner,
after they beat Manhattan to play Kentucky,
had the most awesome post game press conference ever, man. So he phoned Jesus.
He called Jesus.
He phoned Jesus and asked Jesus what chance they had to beat Kentucky. And I don't think Jesus lost service because Jesus wasn't hearing them. And that was the end of that. He hung up and he said he'd get back to everybody and let them know what Jesus said. So it was actually a pretty funny skit. Like, you know, you can go Google it or go on ESPN.com or something like that. It's been floating around the internet for the last few days, but it's actually a really funny, you know, little half a minute situation that he had. I mean, I don't know if he planned that or if it just happened on the spot. It looked like it happened on the spot. I think that's what really made it funny, but it was good stuff. It was really good stuff.
Yeah, so
man,
let's get into it.
It is that time.
Folks, it's that time that we get into our brackets. Now,
bracketology
done by
1.1
and Sports.
Featuring Pat
Again, get from there. Follow, subscribe,
and
listen.
Listen.
We're back. So we're gonna go over our bracket.
Man, this is big, man.
We're gonna go over our bracket.
It's tournament time, people. I don't know if you got your brackets in order, but you know the game starts tomorrow. You know it was a game tonight.
It was a game tonight.
The final game tonight.
Dayton beat
the Dayton
Boise
Flyers
State.
over those Boise State. I don't know.
What are they?
Blue tiger. Blue. They
I don't know what they
some
are.
Horses or something.
They got the blue field.
Yeah, they like some horses.
Yeah, I never said Boise State.
I think they're the bison.
Nah, I think they're a horse.
No?
The Broncos.
They are the Broncos. My fault, Boise State. And speaking of our fault, gotta apology at my man Jaleel
Okafor.
Hey Jay,
not Alex.
Jay, look, Holmes.
Our apology.
Look, Holmes. We man, look. We messed up and we sorry. We know who you are. He really should be the one because
I pulled it up.
He's hoping that you are Nick in here in a couple months. So, you know, Yeah, I'm not going to really get into that because he definitely did pull it up. And Alex Okafor pops up. And the funny part is something actually did happen with Alex Okafor, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But we were talking about Jaleel Okafor. So, Jay, look, man, if this ever get back to you, or the last show get back to you, we forgot your name on that joint, man, we know who you are. We can't miss you. I mean, you'd probably be the ACC Player of the Year. So,
speaking of the ACC Player of the Year, before you see the 30 for 30, I hate Christian Laettner.
I hate Christian Laettner.
Awesome. So much more respect for you, Christian Laettner.
Hey, man.
You like Public Enemy, NWA.
Christian Laettner say, man.
And he worked hard.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Christian Laettner. You can't get mad at the dude for having arrogance. I mean, 6'10".
He could play.
He could hoop.
I mean, you'd be arrogant too if he was 6'10".
So, yeah, that's a great watch, folks. If you get a chance, watch that 30 for 30 Christian Laettner.
Definitely get on that.
So let's get into our brackets.
Get started.
We're going to go through the way we're going to do it. We're not going to spend too much time on each game. We're just going to talk about what we're going to think. We're going to start off with Kentucky. Start off with Kentucky and Hampton.
Kentucky and Hampton, man. It's, it's a wash, man. Let's go with them Wildcats.
Next game we got Purdue and Cincinnati.
I like Purdue.
I like Purdue as well.
I like Purdue.
I
like Purdue in that game.
West Virginia, Buffalo. I like the 5-12. I like Buffalo.
I like those fighting Buffaloes, man. Because, man, I'm telling you, but hey, Buffalo's nice, man. Bobby Hurley. He the coach there, man. So
Bobby Hurley's the coach of Buffalo?
He is, man.
Wow.
He is, man. So, man, those fighting Bobby Hurleys, man, I like them over West Virginia. West Virginia doesn't look that strong. I seen them play.
Yeah.
Not that strong.
Next up, we have Maryland versus Valparaiso.
Valpo and the Terps. I like them Terps,
I like Des Wells.
Them Terps are nice.
What's that point guard that they have?
What's my man name?
Young point guard. Pretty decent player.
I can't. Trimble,
okay.
Yeah. They ball, man. So I like those Terps, man.
Okay.
They should roll.
We got Butler in Texas. I got Texas.
I'm rolling with Texas.
Yeah, I seen Butler play.
With the biggest seed,
the mid-major. I don't really trust the mid-majors.
Butler lost their coach to the Celtics, so I don't know. Not really feeling.
Yeah, I don't really trust the mid-majors like that.
Nah, man. So we got up next. We got Notre Dame and Northeastern.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Yeah, let's go. I'm rolling with former DeMatha Stagg, Drake Grant.
Oh yeah, is that Horace?
Them Stags is everywhere, man.
Harvey's son.
That's Harvey's son.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Them Stags everywhere, man. Shout out to my man Victor Oladipo. You know what I'm saying? We everywhere, man. Them Stags, you know what it is. But yeah, man, I'm rolling with Notre Dame, man. Notre Dame, they tough, man. Notre Dame's tough. The ACC.
Yeah,
champs.
Notre Dame is tough.
ACC champs. Yeah, man. Rolling with Notre Dame in that one.
Yeah, Notre Dame. Okay.
Next
up, Wichita State, Indiana. I seen Indiana. I don't think they should even be in the tournament. Murray State should be in the tournament. We're not going to talk about how they got snubbed, but yeah, I got Wichita State winning.
What's tough? I like Wichita State in that one too, man.
I like next up Kansas, New Mexico State.
Definitely taking Kansas over New Mexico State. Even though Kansas they haven't been looking so good here lately, but I like them over New Mexico State though.
Okay, then next up we have
in the round of 32.
No, next up we have Oregon and Oklahoma State.
I forgot about Oregon and Oklahoma State. I like the Ducks.
Yeah, I got the Ducks too.
Backcourt, man. That backcourt is nice,
man. Then we have Arkansas and Wofford. I like Wofford in this game.
Yeah. I'm actually rolling with Wofford too, man. We forgot a game though.
We're still going over the 64.
Nah, we forgot Wisconsin and Coastal Carolina.
We have Wisconsin winning that game.
Yeah, we got to roll with Wisconsin.
Next we have UNC and Harvard.
UNC and Harvard.
I'm picking Harvard.
He picked Harvard. I'm rolling with my Tar Heels, baby. You know what it is. Let's go.
Then we have Xavier, Ole Miss. I like Xavier.
Man, this is a tough one. But I think I'm going to go with Xavier. Too.
Next up we have Baylor and Georgia State. I got Baylor.
I like Baylor.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Georgia State is on the high right now, man. Yeah. They're on the high right now, so watch out for Georgia State. Coach got torn ACL, but that might not matter. But yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with Baylor. That next one is a tough one. VCU, Ohio State.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I got VCU.
I can't go against Mr. Smart, man. You told my man Shaka.
You can't go wrong with Shaka.
Can't go wrong with Shaka, man.
Shaka built the program.
He did, man.
Next up, we have Arizona, Texas Southern.
Man, if you haven't seen Arizona,
and Arizona can hoop.
You need to see Arizona.
Arizona can hoop. We got Arizona winning.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Villanova and Lafayette. Villanova.
A lot of upperclassmen rolling with the Wildcats.
We have NC State and LSU.
That's a tough one too. I don't know. That's a tough one. You know what? I think I'm gonna roll with LSU.
You gonna roll LSU?
I'm gonna roll with LSU.
Okay, he's gonna roll with LSU. I'm going with NC State. Next up, we have Northern Iowa and Wyoming. I got Northern Iowa.
I like Northern Iowa, man. Another team with a lot of upperclassmen.
Next up, we have Louisville and UC Irvine. We're definitely going ahead and taking Louisville.
Gotta roll with Patino.
Coach Patino.
Gotta roll with Patino.
This is my upset. We have Dayton versus Providence.
I like Dayton,
man. Now, Dayton's playing in Ohio.
Them Dayton Flies, man.
And Providence, I mean,
they number 6.
So I got Dayton.
They're 6 seed, which means they was alright.
They was alright.
You know, if everybody show up to play, I'm rolling with the Flies.
Yeah, they were just in a big conference.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Flies, man. I like the Flies.
Next up, we have Oklahoma and Albany.
I'm gonna roll with Oklahoma.
I'm gonna roll with Oklahoma too.
They decent. They got a nice front court.
Yeah. Next up, we got Michigan State and Georgia. I mean,
fight Tom Izzo.
Gotta go with Tom Izzo.
You know, it's tournament time.
It's an odd year too. Every odd year, he makes a run.
It's tournament time. Tom Izzo. Enough said.
Now this next game is interesting. I like Belmont.
Duke knows about Belmont.
I like Belmont.
Duke knows about Belmont.
I like Belmont, folks.
Will UVA know about Belmont?
I like Belmont to beat UVA.
I'm rolling with the Cavs, man. I like the Cavaliers, man, to win that one. Virginia, they play team basketball. They play team basketball. I like them to win against Belmont.
Okay.
But Duke know about Belmont.
Duke does know about Belmont.
I will say that.
Speaking of Duke.
Speaking of the Dukies.
Duke and Robert Morris. I love when that happens.
The Duke is going to roll.
Duke's going to win that game.
The Duke is going to roll. A lot of Jaleel Okafor. Yeah, we didn't get it wrong this time.
Got it right. Good job.
A lot of Jaleel Okafor. A whole lot of Jaleel. That backcourt, though, eh?
Yeah.
Duke.
Jones and
Duke
Cook.
Can make a run, man.
You know, Cook down the street.
I know. They can make a run, man. They can make a run. We're going to see what Duke do.
Next up,
to my man, Les.
Next up, we have San Diego State and St. John's. Another interesting matchup. I'm going with St. John's.
I like San Diego State in this one.
Okay, San Diego State.
They're athletic, man. I like San Diego State.
Next up, we have Utah. We have Utah.
That 5-12. That
5-12 matchup.
It's a lot of people picking Stephen F. Austin. But I'm rolling with the Utes.
I'm going with the Utes too.
Yeah.
Then next up, we have Georgetown versus Eastern Washington. I'm picking Eastern Washington.
I'm going with the Hoyas, man. I mean, that home team. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Hoya got a young team.
That's a tough one, though. Well, I like JT, man. I'm going with JT.
Okay. Next up, we have my sleeper of the tournament, SMU.
The fighting Larry Brown.
Yeah, Larry Brown.
Hey, SMU might be a problem.
Yeah, they beat UConn. They might watch them against UConn. That Kennedy kid
and Larry Brown
and more great play.
Yeah.
So we got SMU beating UCLA. Next up, we have Iowa State, University of Alabama, Birmingham.
I like them over UAB.
Yeah, I like them too. I like. Next up, we have Iowa and Davidson.
I like Davidson.
You like Davidson? I like Iowa. Then next up, we have Gonzaga versus North Dakota State.
Gotta roll with the Zags.
Gotta roll with the Zags. On to the round of 32.
32.
You start off with Kentucky and Purdue. I have Kentucky going through.
Wildcats.
Next up, we have Buffalo. I have Buffalo and Maryland.
I got the Terps, man.
I got the Terps as well. Mind you, your guys gonna laugh. Wait till you see this. Next up, we have Texas and Notre Dame. I have Notre Dame winning.
Rolling with Notre Dame.
All right. And then next up, we have Wichita State and Kansas. Tay has Kansas. I have Wichita State.
I think Kansas will prevail.
All right.
One more round.
We're going to move down. Next, we have Wisconsin versus Oregon.
I like Comiskey.
And the matchup of the Rose Bowl.
How about that? The rematch
of the Rose Bowl.
But I like Comiskey. I like Comiskey.
With Russell Wilson when we need him. Next up, we have Wofford. I have Wofford versus Harvard.
I don't know what kind of game that is, but I have North Carolina against Wofford, and I'm rolling with the Tigers.
And I have Wofford. I have Wofford going through for this matchup. Then we have Xavier versus Baylor. I like Xavier.
I like Baylor, man.
Okay, you like Baylor. Great matchup. VCU versus Arizona.
I'm rolling with the Cats.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Cats too. Won't it be surprised if VCU win?
You know, shocking.
Shaka. So next we have Villanova versus North Carolina State.
Yeah, or LSU.
So
I'm rolling with the Cats though.
Rolling with the Cats?
Yep.
Okay. Next up we have Northern Iowa versus Northern Iowa versus Louisville.
I actually picked Northern Iowa.
You like Northern Iowa?
I do like Northern Iowa, man. They can shoot. Shooting's good. They backcourt is decent. Louisville's been up and down.
They have been up and down.
So I like Northern Iowa.
Okay, Northern Iowa to pull up an upset. Next up, we have Dayton and Oklahoma. Again, this game is going to be held in Ohio, so I have Dayton beating Oklahoma.
So I don't know. This is a tough one. We'll roll with the Sooners, but it's a tough one.
Okay. Then next up, we have Duke versus Duke versus St. John's. I like Duke.
Michigan State, Virginia. Skipped over them.
Oh yeah, we got Michigan State. He has Michigan State versus Virginia. I have Michigan State versus Belmont. I have Michigan State going through.
I have Virginia.
Okay, Virginia. Like I said, again, as I went too prematurely, we have Duke versus St. John's. I like the Dukies.
And I had San Diego State, but I still like the Dukies.
You like the Dukies. Then next up, we have East Washington versus Utah. Do you have that?
I have Utah and Georgetown.
And I have East Washington going through.
But I'm rolling with the Utes.
All right. Next up, we have SMU versus Iowa State. I have SMU going through.
I am rolling with the Fighting Larry Browns.
All right. And last but not least, we have Iowa versus Gonzaga.
I have Davis and Gonzaga.
And I have SMU going through.
But I'm going with the Zags.
And that's going to bring us to our Sweet 16.
Did you have SMU going through?
Yeah.
Who's picking the Zags?
Oh, no. I have, beg your pardon. I have Gonzaga going through. Beg your pardon, folks. We're going to get to the Sweet 16.
Oh, so sweet.
I have Kentucky versus Maryland. I actually have Maryland beating Kentucky.
Wow. That's where you got Kentucky going out against Maryland? Well, I have Kentucky and Notre Dame. I actually like Kentucky to roll on.
Okay. And as you see, kind of preluded our next pick. We both have Notre Dame beating Wichita State. Then next up, we have Wisconsin versus Wofford. Got Wisconsin going through. And then after that, you have Wisconsin in that game too.
No, because I picked North Carolina.
Pick North Carolina to beat Wisconsin.
To play Wisconsin, so I like North Carolina. North Carolina is one of the top 5 best offensive rebounding teams in the country.
I see that.
And Comiskey's gonna have to bang with those big boys, man. North Carolina got about 3 dudes, man, that can bang with him. So if Marcus Page comes to play, Wisconsin might have some issues. So I like the Tar Heels.
Yeah, the Tar Heels. Okay, so you like the Tar Heels going in that one. Next up, we have Xavier versus Arizona.
I have Baylor and Arizona.
So I have Arizona going through.
Rolling with the Cats. Yep.
So you have that.
Definitely rolling with the Cats.
And then we next up, we have Villanova versus Louisville.
What are we doing?
I have Villanova beating Louisville.
To it.
The next up,
I'm rolling with the Wildcats, man, on that one too. Villanova.
Next up, we have Dayton versus Michigan State. I'm going to go with Michigan State over Dayton.
I have Oklahoma and Virginia, so I'm rolling with Virginia.
Okay, rolling Virginia. Next up, I have Duke and East Washington. I have Duke going through.
I have Duke and the Utes rolling with the Dukes.
All right, and then next up we have SMU and Gonzaga. I actually have SMU winning.
Rolling with the Zags, man. I'm rolling with the Zags.
And that will bring us to the Elite Eight. Elite Eight.
Let's get to it.
Now this is going to be where the brackets
kind
of changes around. I have Maryland and Notre Dame. I have Notre Dame winning and making their trip to the Final Four.
Wow, that's huge. I have Notre Dame, the Kentucky, and the Cats will go to the Final Four undefeated.
Okay. So I have next up. I have Wisconsin and Arizona. Again, I have Arizona going through.
In my game, I have the Heels and the Cats. And this is where my Heels run comes to an end. Because I'm rolling with the Cats.
Rolling with the Cats. Next up, we have Villanova versus Michigan State. I have Villanova going through.
I have Nova and UVA. And the Cavs run also comes to an end in this run.
Right. And then last but not least, I have Duke versus SMU.
Sad to say, I have Duke and the Zags, and I have Duke going to the final.
We have Duke going through. So this leaves me with my Final Four teams as being Notre Dame versus Arizona and Villanova versus Duke.
I have Kentucky and Arizona, Villanova, and Duke.
All right. And
at least one of our games is similar.
Yeah, in the first national semifinals, I have Arizona winning. Too strong in the front court, great backcourt play, and great coaching. Great run by Notre Dame.
That Wildcats team, man, the Arizona Wildcats, I'm sorry. Those dudes can ball, man. And you know what? I like them to end the run of John Calipari's Kentucky Wildcats.
The Final Four?
In the Final Four. And make their way to the championship.
Okay. All right.
That's huge.
All right. And
heard it here first.
He said it. All right. And
Wildcats over the Wildcats.
Then next we have Villanova versus Duke.
We do both have Villanova versus Duke.
I have Duke winning it.
And I am rolling with Villanova to beat Duke.
Okay. And last but not least, we have our national title game. We have both have, and again, we did our brackets separately, so this is not surprising, but it is. Right. We have Arizona and Duke.
Well, I had Villanova.
You have Villanova, Arizona?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, I had Duke.
I
had Duke.
Duke is good enough to where they can get in there, but I think I'm rolling with Villanova.
Okay. All right, and I'm rolling with Duke to win it all.
Arizona is my national champion, and that's
a bracket.
A wrap. That is
Go Dukies.
NCAA
as a UConn fan, it hurts me to say that we didn't make the tournament.
I would never say go Dukies. Yeah, I'm just gonna say good luck to everybody that's playing the tournament challenge or whatever you might be playing.
Playing your office pool.
Office pools.
Nobody's doing work on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah,
corporate America.
Keep your chargers nearby. You're gonna need your chargers.
Got your smartphones, your tablets.
Make sure you can handle your business because it's not gonna be a lot of work done the next 2 days. And it's almost a weekend.
It is almost a weekend. This is the best time of the year. You have basketball on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday.
Every day.
So.
Got everything.
I think that's going to wrap it up for
everything.
Again, folks.
We can't complain. We cannot.
And we're just going to let you guys know we're going to be taking a little break from the show.
No, we're not.
Yes, we will.
No, we're not.
We're not going to take a little break from the show?
We never stop working.
Well, we won't be putting up a podcast.
We never stop working. We're gonna still put up podcasts. We're gonna see y'all soon. Don't worry about it. Real soon. Not like a little bit soon, like real soon. And we're gonna be back. So, just keep on checking us, man. Real Talking Sports, you know what I'm saying? On the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to the page. RealTalkingSports.listen.com. Go listen to all the podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Everything is going to be right there for you, including the podcast from this month. You know how we do this week. this show, you know, it's what it is, man. So, you know, just stick with us, man, because we here and we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, we're definitely not going anywhere.
Real
folks.
talk.
You can follow us again on Twitter. That's RT Sports.
RT Sports on that Twitter,
and,
man.
Get us up.
And we on there, man.
Hit us back. Answer some of your questions. And again,
we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon. You have not, trust me, you have not seen the last of these faces. You can believe that. Because we coming, world. And we're going to leave it at that. So, shout out to everybody, man, showing us love.
Shout out to Boom So Wavy. He out here chasing his rap career. That's family.
Man, yeah, man.
Keep it going.
Keep working, Holmes. All you can do, man. You stay on that grizzly, man. You come up. You know what I'm saying? There's no grind. No shine, I'm sorry, without that.
No shine without the grind.
You know what it is. It's no shine.
So like you said, even though we may not be working, we still working.
We working. Cooking.
With the wrist motion.
With that wrist motion. Real talking.
See y'all later, folks.
Volume 11.
Y'all be blessed.
It's a wrap.